Hi people, this is my next project. This will be a build series, so I'm going to do it all in one video. So all one video, you'll see this, and then the next bit will be the finished project, rather than having a gap. So after this video, it'll be a while for me, but it'll be second for you. Anyway, so this is the Meng AMX B2, sort of Desert Storm era vehicle, French vehicle. Yeah, it's been a good kit. Didn't take long really. Did it over about 5 days, about five hours a day roughly. Nothing too difficult about it. The only tricky bits was this machine gun assembly. That's loose because you got the vision block bit that goes in underneath there. Yeah, so that was a bit tricky. And then the photo etch, got these. Wait for it to come round. Got these photo etch, like I don't know what they are, but they're a bit tricky. But that's about it. Apart from that, recommend it to anyone. People always say about like any premium kit with, you know, they got bits at the bottom that you don't see that you have to clean off. But I still think it's good for what it is. It's still like, I mean, this £34 I got this for, postage included. You pay that for more for a Tamiya kit, see. You won't get the photo etch. You get rubber band tracks. This has got fully workable tracks. You get these two things in it, which you got your thing for the tracks. You put the tracks come in the bottom pieces and the top, so you put the lower pieces on there, and then the lower pieces got kind of like pins, and then the top pieces go on with the guide hole, and that sort of sandwiches the pins together. It's a bit fiddly to work out at first, but once you did it, it's fine, once you got your head around it. And then on this side you got a bending tool for the rear exhaust covers, these bits, and then you've got another bending tool there for two little, I guess they're mud guard sort of strengthening things, and then you get another little bending tool for this like sight here, just coming around with a bit of photo etches on the front of that with a little guard. So you wouldn't get that in most other kits. Plus you get workable suspension, like I said, workable tracks, other things are workable. I'm not too bothered about workable suspension or tracks. It's a bit gimmicky, but like other people have said, if you want to put it on diorama, you can pose a suspension, you know, on rough terrain or whatever. But I've always had a bit of trouble with workable suspension before. Before I stopped modelling, I'd done a few dragon kits with the workable suspension, and they never really sit right. And again, with the Meng Bradley, it's the same thing, although it wasn't as bad. But this one has been the best so far. As you can see, it's sitting properly. All of the torsion bars have the same sort of amount of spring. So you, like on others, I found like some a bit stiffer than others, so they don't sort of spring them the same. So that's why I think you get the sort of unlevelness. But this one's fine. Perfect working suspension. yeah, it's been great. It looks like I chose this vehicle because it looked interesting. It's French, I hadn't done French before, so yeah, reminds me a bit of the Leopard. But reading the blurb, it was joint operation between French, German, and Italian army, I think. So I guess German took some of that into their Leopard. The gun looks good. Bit annoying that it's two-piece, but you get that in most kits now anyway. Would be nice if it was a one-piece. But it has got. Just take that off. I don't know if you can see that. It has got like holes on the bottom of the gun, so that's probably why it's two-piece. The machine gun moves independently from the main gun. There's no interior apart from the breech, so that's why I've chose to have the hatches closed. There's nothing really to show. What else? So yeah, you've got the side skirts. Those are one piece. They'll go on once everything's painted. You got little ammo boxes that go on the side of the baskets. Showed you the exhaust guards. And the final thing is the infrared searchlight. It's been masked off for painting, but the doors are workable again. Again, gimmicky, but I suppose if you wanted to have, say, if it was just glued open or shut, and you decided when you're building it that you wanted it closed, and then once you build it, you thought, oh, it would look better if it was open, you have the choice to do it. I mean, it's not a toy that you play with the hatches or suspension or whatever, but it gives you the option of closing things. So that's good. A little sort of product thing. I didn't have any masks, like liquid masks, but I did a little sort of play into Merc Patrol cars, and I like painting the body shells so you get different patterns and stuff. So I got this for it. It's quite a big bottle. It says, doesn't say how big it is. I think it was like 8 ounce or something like that. American thing. But it lasts quite a lot, and it does the same thing on your Meng Patrol car body shells. You would paint it on, do a few layers, and then you would cut out your pattern, and then you'd spray your paint, and then you could take off the remaining pattern, and it acts like liquid poly, but liquid poly from models is like a tiny little pot. Plus you use it and it basically destroys a brush, but this stuff it doesn't. You just wash it off with water and it's fine. So I thought that was quite good. You can only get it from abroad and it's not cheap, but again it lasts longer, bigger amount than say liquid poly or liquid mask that you get through our hobby. So yeah, that's a little thing that I thought I'd add. So in a few seconds for you will see the finished product, but until then it'll be a while for me, so I'll see you later, guys. Hello people, I'm going to call this one done. Yeah, I like the way it's turned out. I think I've said everything on the kit so far. All went together well, really well. Highly recommended kit. Haven't gone too heavy with the weathering, sort of Desert Storm era. I'll give it the dirty look, but not so much the sandy look. Experimented with Tamiya's panel line with like a wash on top of that. Yeah, so it's good. I'm going to leave that, leave this video up a bit longer without me talking, so you can see it a bit more, and then some pictures really. So yeah, I hope you like it. See you next time.